Welcome back, everybody. Well, before you can give that perfect gift and slide it there under the tree, well, you got to wrap the thing up, right? Gift wrapping is an art. It's a skill that many people, myself included, do not possess. But there are some easy ways to make it look like you are a wrapping pro. I am joined by gift wrapping expert Erin Hart, owner of Lavender and Hart. Erin, we're glad you're here this morning.
Hi, glad to be here.
I have owned up to you during the commercial break that I'm awful. I wish I was better at it. I fold in ways that aren't great, and then I leave myself too much wrap at one end, even if it's a regular box like you've got over here. So what are some tricks?
That's okay. So I don't usually measure the box or paper. I'd rather have too much than too little. Okay? So that's totally fine. If you find you have far too much on the edge, just scissor it off.
Just scissor. Let's talk folding.
Try this.
Let's talk. Okay, let's start. Guys, we're going to start over here.
I did it most of the way for you.
You did.
Okay. I prefer transparent tape. That's just me. That you can't see when you're wrapping it.
Right.
And then just like tight corners.
Okay.
So just you give that a try.
So now
the other side.
this is how I do. Okay. I usually just kind of push downsy like that. I do like a little fold insy like this, and then like this, and then I just bring it like I bring it up.
Sure.
Is that all right?
You did it.
Now sometimes what happens though is I get like one end will not lay correctly, and so you'll see the inside of the wrapping.
Yeah.
And that just drives me bonkers.
Fold it in and tape it.
Fold it in and tape it.
So once you have it wrapped, however you wrap it, that's fine. Okay. So you can add literally anything to it. So I brought some examples.
All kinds of little jingle jangles.
This is my favorite part. Okay, so I will go to like the dollar store or any clearance items after the holiday. Joann Fabric, Michaels, all of that.
Right.
Grab literally any of this. So you could add any of those things. You could add the bows. You could add these little, so cute.
So could I use these things as a distraction for how horrible my wrapping is?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I like what we're talking about here.
So just add, whatever you want to. Sass it up a little, make it,
Do you use tape?
Yeah.
That's the other thing I'm terrible. Like I'll use a roll of a tape on a box.
That's okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm
plenty of tape. There's plenty. There's no shortages for other things. No shortages of tape that I've heard of.
And it makes it an activity for the person opening it.
Right.
If there's too much tape.
Make them work for it.
Yep.
There you go.
So you can add, little things. I like to keep it simple. The regular paper.
Yeah.
Just, something simple. You can wrap everything the same. Doesn't have to be crazy.
Do you ever go in for like the really pricey wrapping paper? Is there any difference for you from one wrapping paper to another kind of? Because sometimes, a lot of times it'll be a kid's like fundraiser at school, and like, here, buy this roll of wrapping paper for $9,000. I mean, it's not quite that bad, but you look at it, you're like, how can that possibly cost that much?
That's actually really good wrapping paper.
Right. So I mean, is that the kind to go with though?
You can. I have so many different kinds, but you can tell if it's super duper thin, it might rip while you're wrapping it, which I totally hate. But you can use anything. And then if you happen to not have wrapping paper at home, or you only have like birthday paper, wrapping paper, if you have like tape or some
so you actually fold it so the inside out part is
so
up.
If you don't have Christmas wrapping paper, although it's everywhere right now, but you can do that. And I also for storing wrapping paper, I love using wine boxes, wine case. If you happen to go to Trader Joe's and get your holiday cheer, and they give you a box, you can just store it in there.
Like
so
a holster.
So it's not rolling around all morning or all day. And I love using IKEA bags to transfer gifts. They're huge. So it's not awkward like carrying boxes and trying to stack and all of that. And then you can bring all your stuff home as well.
Do you remember ever wrapping things in the funny papers from the newspaper?
My dad did that every year for my mom.
Why not the best?
Every year. It's great. We don't even get the newspaper anymore.
Well, you're not alone.
Yeah. But you can.
Lots of different ways you can do this
add
stuff.
anything.
If people want to find out more tips and tricks, and I know you do lots of other things as well, where can they find you? How can they find you? All that stuff.
I'm on Instagram and Facebook, or you could send me an email. It's lavenderandhart@gmail.com.
All right, Lavender and Hart. Look it up, everybody. Erin, thanks for coming in.
Great.
It's great to
Thanks
see
for
you.
having me.
It's
Thank you.
9:29. We'll be right back.